Humpback whales are among the largest creatures that have ever lived. And despite the fact that they can reach up to 66 feet in length and weigh about 40 elephants, we still know very little about them. For the longest time, scientists believed that humpbacks were pretty boring when it came to their sex lives. But recent discoveries have shown that these mammals engage in some pretty kinky activities when no one is looking. Keep watching if you want to learn all about the secret life of humpback whales. You might be surprised at what these gentle giants get up to when they're not busy swimming around the ocean. It is estimated that there are fewer than 5,000 humpback whales left in the world today. This number includes both the Atlantic Ocean population and the Pacific Ocean population. These massive whales are known to migrate across entire oceans in search of food, which makes it difficult to track their numbers accurately. However, scientists believe that their population has been declining due to human activity, such as ship strikes and entanglement in fishing gear. While studying humpback whales in the wild is challenging, researchers have been able to learn a lot about their behavior by observing them in captivity. In the wild, humpback whales travel long distances each year between their feeding and breeding grounds. They are known to travel up to 50 miles per hour and can dive up to 3,280 feet in search of food. Humpback whales typically feed on krill, but they have also been known to eat fish and squid. One of the most fascinating things about humpback whales is their mating habits. Scientists used to think that humpback whales were monogamous, meaning that they only mated with one partner at a time. However, recent studies have shown that this is not the case. In fact, humpback whales are serial monogamists, which means that they mate with multiple partners during a single breeding season. During mating season, male humpback whales will compete for the right to mate with a female. They do this by engaging in a behavior known as breaching. Breaching is when a whale jumps out of the water and then slams back down into it. Male humpback whales will breach in front of a female in order to impress her and show off their size and strength. The female humpback whale will then choose the male that she wants to mate with based on his breach. Once a male humpback whale has successfully mated with a female, he will guard her until she gives birth. Humpback whales have a gestation period of 11 to 12 months, and during this time, the male will protect her from other males who may want to mate with her. Once the baby humpback whale, also known as a calf, is born, the male will help to care for it. He will stay with the mother and calf for several weeks, teaching the calf how to swim and find food. After a few weeks, the male will leave and the female will continue to care for the calf until it is old enough to fend for itself. Although humpback whales have been hunted for centuries, they are still one of the most popular tourist attractions in many parts of the world. People from all over come to see these amazing creatures in their natural habitat. Seeing a humpback whale breach out of the water is an unforgettable experience. If you ever get the chance to go whale watching, be sure to take it. Humpback whales have been hunted for centuries. In the past, they were hunted for their oil, meat, and baleen. The oil was used for lamps and other purposes, while the meat was eaten by humans. Baleen was used to make brushes and other products. Thankfully, humpback whales are now protected from hunting, but they still face threats from other sources. One of the biggest threats to humpback whales is ship strikes. As these whales migrate through busy shipping lanes, they often collide with ships. This can cause serious injuries or even death to the whales. Another threat to humpback whales is entanglement in fishing gear. When they become entangled in nets or lines, they can drown or become too injured to swim properly. Thankfully, there are organizations working to rescue entangled whales. Humpback whales are also affected by noise pollution. The noise from ships and other human activities can make it difficult for them to communicate and find food. Noise pollution can also stress them out, which can lead to a variety of health problems. One study found that noise pollution had a negative impact on the reproduction rates of humpback whales. The noise made it difficult for the whales to communicate during mating season, which led to fewer pregnancies. Another study found that noise pollution can cause stress in humpback whales, leading to an increase in the number of ulcers and other health problems. Humpback whales are also affected by climate change. As the ocean temperature rises, the whales' food sources become less available. This forces them to travel longer distances in search of food, which makes them more vulnerable to ship strikes and other threats. Additionally, rising sea levels can cause coastal erosion, which can destroy the habitats that humpback whales rely on. Despite all these threats, humpback whales are still around today thanks to the efforts of conservation organizations and individuals. By protecting these majestic creatures, we can ensure that they continue to grace our oceans for generations to come. In addition to the threats they face in the wild, humpback whales also face threats when they are kept in captivity. In the past, people used to keep humpback whales in captivity for entertainment purposes. However, this practice is now illegal. Some people believe that keeping whales in captivity is cruel because it prevents them from swimming long distances, exploring their environment, and socializing with other whales. It can also cause them physical and psychological harm. Scientists are constantly learning new things about humpback whales, and their research is helping us to better understand these amazing creatures. One of the most exciting recent discoveries is that humpback whales have their own unique songs. Each individual has its own song, and the songs can last for hours. Scientists are still trying to figure out what the songs mean, but they believe that they are used for communication during mating season. Humpback whale songs are incredibly complex, and they have been compared to human language. Another recent discovery is that humpback whales have a much larger brain than previously thought. This suggests that they are more intelligent than we previously thought. They are capable of complex problem-solving and social interactions. Scientists are still studying their intelligence, but it is clear that these creatures are much more capable than we previously thought. Humpback whales are truly amazing creatures. They are intelligent, social, and have a complex culture. We have only scratched the surface of what we could learn from them. As we continue to study them, we will undoubtedly discover even more amazing things about them. So keep your eyes peeled and your mind open. Who knows what we might find out next about these incredible animals? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching. See you next time